Okay, welcome back. So before we dive into each of the chakras, I really wanted to give you an overview, a big picture of how energy flows through our human body and how it really truly does connect us to heaven and earth. So imagine your energy is a beautiful river flowing through you, effortlessly connecting every part of your being. And it's really amazing. And understanding how this flow gives you a big picture of your energy anatomy, big picture of your energy anatomy and how it's perfectly designed to support you in living your happiest, most prosperous, and fulfilled life. We are meant to be happy and healthy when we are coming from love and light versus from fear, defense, and survival. So when you see how your energy centers are designed to work together, to be a sovereign unit that you control, you'll realize that you are built for balance, joy, and abundance. So let's dive into this empowering journey so you can really, figure this out. I chose this picture because it's really, really simple. So this is an anatomy of the chakra system. And the chakras are labeled 1 at the bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 at the top. So you notice that the first and the last chakra are cone shapes, and the open end of the chakra senses out into the world around us. And they're designed to bring in information into our core. And you'll notice this line going from heaven or from your crown, which comes from heaven, down your head, through your entire body, and then down through the bottom of your spine, connecting us with earth. And there'll be another picture here in a moment to show that connection between heaven and earth a little bit better. But you'll also notice that there's a front side and a back side to the chakra. The back side of the chakra, the consciousness there is all related to will, your willpower. And your front side of the chakra is all related to how you interact with people. Okay? The first chakra is usually red. That usually is red. Orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, and purple. I've put this picture in here just to really show you the connection between heaven and earth. I've used this for Micro Your Inner Glow, which people learn how to do inside my Personal Power Accelerator. It's another challenge, but it's a live challenge, not a recorded challenge. So here's your heart. Heart is the center of love. And with energy healing, with chakra clearing, you always want to start by building your core, the feeling of peace, of love, of happiness, of safety in your body. And you get to create that. You get to feel that yourself. I teach you how. And there's all the colors of the rainbow come from heaven. They come down through your body, through your heart, and then into the earth. And then the earth, again, sends energy up through the body up to the heavens. I'll explain this later. This is too much information for you right now at the moment. Over the years, I've been fortunate to immerse myself in advanced life mastery and energy healing trainings that have deepened my understanding of the chakras, the energy systems, and their connection to psychology. I don't share this to boast, but just to emphasize how transformative this knowledge can be. And because it's so transformative, I'm super passionate about passing this wisdom on to others because this is powerful for breaking free from blocks, reclaiming your personal power, and understanding how we're truly designed to function. Like I mentioned before, it becomes a choice. When we have traumas, no one leaves childhood without some sort of trauma to our soul because we come in totally open, totally undefended, and we come into this super black and white world where not everybody's awake, aware, and not everybody's got the time to give you the attention to feel loved and loving, right? And when you're a little child and you don't have words and you're not really sure what this is, and you come from a place of pure love, and you get this stuff that's not love, automatically you believe it's your fault. right? And you decide what that means about you. And this is how we design our belief system. And then that's carried forward into adulthood, because the other thing about our mind, our brains, our energy system is we're built to really assimilate a lot of information at once. And so we learn and we go, oh, this pattern means this. And then we're locked into our programming. Oh, this type of person, this energy coming off of this person means that. And this is how I respond in that situation. So that's what I mean by we can live consciously in awareness and we'll realize, oh, this trigger, this defense that I've been using my whole life doesn't work for me anymore. It's not useful anymore. The big bad monster is gone. And I'm an adult, I'm older, wiser, I've got training. I've got love for myself. So this habit that goes on, repeats itself unconsciously, I can let go of. So that's where we're headed, right? Or we can stay in defense, defending against attack, betrayal, rejection, abandonment, those types of things. And, no one wants to feel that, right? And so we set up our own based on our soul personality profiles. And that's something I go deep into the Personal Power Accelerator Challenge. That's the next step after this. Depending on our soul personality patterns, we're going to respond in different ways. And so if we're living in fear, we're defended and unconscious. And when we're living in love, we're open and on purpose. And I just want to weave in here really quick. When I say on purpose, I say on purpose with the purpose of your soul. And just broad stroke pictures, the purpose of your soul is to love yourself and others as yourself and serve humanity, serve other people with the unique gifts and qualities that you've been encoded for. And so this energy anatomy that I'm about to share with you is going to show you that encoding, that profiling system, that unique personal blueprint that defines who you are. And healing from within allows you to create real changes in your life so you can welcome greater abundance, fulfilling relationships, and ease in your success. Remember, this is not a quick fix. It's about genuine transformation that uplifts you and shifts you personally. I'm going to guide you on this path because no one should have to go through life unconsciously and treat the people they love and receive love from people that aren't from others unconsciously. It's just not fun. Humanity needs a shift. So here's the chakra lines right here. It's right. So first chakra, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. And there's a energy line coming from heaven. From the energy line coming from heaven to earth is called the manifesting line, meaning divine inspiration comes into your awareness, right? And you think about it. Wow, that seems good. You visualize it. You start to talk about it at your throat chakra. You bring it into your heart and see if your heart's on board or not. And if it is, then we put some action to the idea. And as we do the action, it generates this passion, right? And then at the first chakra, it creates reality. And you'll understand this more as you go through the entire chakra challenge. And then there's another current of energy that comes from the earth, right? It comes from earth up through your body, up through your body. And that's called the liberation channel. And it's the liberation channel because these lower three chakras, energy comes up. So the divine energy comes down to give us the idea. And then to create it in reality comes from earth, comes from mother, from the creation channel, right? And so we're liberated each chakra level. There's certain parts of our personalities, the way we experience life, that when blocked puts us into overwhelm, self-sabotage, repeating patterns of lack, limit, betrayal, all that juicy stuff. This is where most of our blocks lie. Oh, so when the energy is flowing freely up and down the chakra system, and when you're on purpose and aware and conscious, each chakra is designed to serve the heart. And then the heart takes direction from the soul. Carolyn Miss beautifully explained that most of the challenges of our lives, challenges, you might call them opportunities, right? Depending upon how you see them, arise from blockages in the lower three chakras. So what you're learning today is the foundation of what I teach my students in my private and group personal power programs. So let's go to the next one. So the goal of chakra cleansing is a feeling. And believe it or not, this feeling that this picture is illustrating that I picked is the feeling of your true power, because it's the feeling of love, of light. And there's a huge spiritual principle that says love will always outshine fear. Love always wins, right? I think there's a couple of t-shirts out and about that says love wins, right? And teach everybody that comes to me how to develop this feeling, like right away, number one, right? And because when you have this feeling and you bring in any negative thoughts, any belief, any heartache, any trauma, any of that stuff that we try and hide and defend against, right? When they're held in the same place, and this power of love, you've heard this power of love is always stronger than the darkness. And when they're in the same place, they can't stay together. The light always wins. So this is your true power. This is the feeling. This is the goal. And I'm just going to reiterate that this is your birthright. This enables you to create the life that you desire, to heal deeply and authentically. So from this point of power, from this feeling in your body, you create, you heal, you alchemize challenges into growth. And this place within you helps you self-validate and trust your intuition so that there's no more endlessly seeking answers, love, or acknowledgement for other people. Even those that love and support us the most can have off days, and it's not their fault if they're unavailable to help. And even more importantly, it's not your fault. There's nothing wrong with you that they weren't able to be there for you. That's why, as humans, we're designed to find our own answers, find our own love and support within ourselves and with the connection of divine. So yeah, this is a journey of deep self-love, unwavering self-respect, and powerful self-empowerment. And the ultimate destination, this feeling of self-sovereignness, where you're fully aligned with your soul's purpose and living in conscious power lies within. And to reclaim it is the most transformative, timeless gift you can give yourself. So when I was in energy healing school, my instructor, Reese Thomas, gave us this fascinating pictogram of our soul's design and how it guides us towards fulfilling our purpose. So we originate from soul consciousness, a radiant star of infinite potential. And before we enter this life, our soul crafts a predetermined mission, complete with a unique blend of skills and talents tailored to help us grow, learn our spiritual lessons, and fulfill our divine purpose. And this is a journey that unfolds over your lifetime, and some people say over many lifetimes. And so understanding this journey, finding out what your life purpose blueprint is, and what are your unique skills and talents of your chakras and of the archetypes of your soul and the archetypes of your spiritual centers is exactly what we dive into my personal power incubator programs. And so here's our soul consciousness. Here's the blueprint, predetermined blueprint. I'm going to be a basketball player. I'm going to be a ballet dancer. I want to be a politician. and I'm going to be a math wizard, or I'm going to be a spiritual empath. So these have all different wiring systems in order for you to be able to express that fully. And when we can't express that fully is what these blocks I was telling you about, right? So once we do that, then we've got chakras, and chakras filter incoming information and give us feelings of how we're feeling and sending it to our brain. And then our brain goes, yeah, that's safe. We're open to that. No, that hurts. That feels like death. Let's close. Let's defend. Let's cope. Let's come up with a defense, a mask, so that we don't get hurt. And then the last connection where we create is with our mind and body. So here's a fun spiritual fact. Did you know that your brain is wired to solve problems and keep you alive? It's a survival mechanism. This is true. But here's the twist. Your brain doesn't usually trust the heart-filled or soul-filled feelings that you have. It actually resists them because of what I was saying before, the outdated patterns of survival. Like when you're a little child and your parent even looks at you sideways, and oh my God, if you were abused physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, that's even worse. It makes your heart shut down because all of a sudden your parent, which is love, and you know it's love, love does not feel good. Walls up. And that's how you start those repeating patterns of being closed off or of attracting the same kind of toxic person. Same story, different year, different person, same feelings inside. But the magic is when you learn to trust your heart and realize that you're self-sovereign on your own, you've got this feeling, right? And that nothing can take this away because you're aware and conscious, then this heart serves your soul. And your soul's purpose always is to love unconditionally yourself and others and to serve humanity in the unique way that you've been served. So that concludes just the intro to the challenge. The next video begins with chakra 1, and that's where our challenge really begins. So I'm excited, and make sure that if you want to take this seriously and go really, really deep, that you do the work and come to the Monday intention setting hour with me. Sending love, sending light.